So let me talk about baby MATISYAHU, or young MATISYAHU.
My child?
No.
Oh.
Matis Senior.
Oh, you mean when I was younger?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask you, you have that sort of epiphany that this is what I want to do. I love it. I love music. This is me. This is what I want to do. What gives you, what do you hear? Who do you see? What artists do you see? What gives you that epiphany that this is something that is that important to you?
I guess, let's see. Nothing, well, I guess music always just was the thing that was like the driving force in my life, that was the glue that kind of held everything together for me. And I just, I think the first like real concerts that I went to were Fish concerts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the first time that I was moved by music to the extent, you know, that totally took me out of, changed my life.
And that's going to be magic for you with kind of your affiliation now with Terrie.
Yeah.
You guys are friends. You guys play together. You did. I was talking to Aaron about this earlier because we were talking about, you know, it's strange to go from being relatively unknown to bam, you're on stage at Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
Go for it, guys. I mean, that's got a little freak out a little bit,
That was.
Or was
really
it so
cool.
natural and just so great?
It was weird. Like I had these experiences when I was in, you know, I had this one experience when I was following Fish around. I like left went out of high school and I got really into them and just decided that's what I wanted to do. You know, I went to the first Fish concert I went to, and I saw there was kids there that were my age, 16, 17 years old, who had obviously just left, you know, school and their households and their parents, and just decided that's what they wanted to do. And then I decided that's what I wanted to do. And then yeah, I had these kind of experiences there where I felt like somehow that was going to be my destiny, was going to be to somehow make music. And,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I was able to do that performance with Terrie at Bonnaroo, that was cool.
Talk about coming full circle. You've performed with so many just cool artists and done so many great shows and festivals and tours. I think the last time we saw you was funny. You were coming down. You said, "Oh, I passed PNC. We were there with 311 not long ago." You know, memorable artists that you've played with, people that you love to get on stage with. Too many to mention.
Well, yeah, there's a kid that performs with us a lot. His name is Trevor Hall, and he's great. I don't know if you have any of his music around, but he's got some songs that are really, really special. He actually co-wrote that song, "I Will Be Like With Me," and we have him come on stage a lot. And I don't know, most of the people that I like performing with have not been necessarily biggest names, but people that I've met from around as a kid. Named Ua, who plays with a group called Glitch Mob.
Well, talk to me a little bit about, you always have interesting artists opening up for you too. How do you decide who sort of comes out on the road and does this date or that date with the band?
Well, that's the first thing that we look at, are like who are the people that musically that we really appreciate, you know, and then also obviously there's, you know, the business end of it, you know, and who can help us out in terms of bringing new people to the shows, and I don't know, how can we get in front of new potential fans. So that has to do with it as well.
You guys are doing the what was I reading? What big festival? Langaredo is coming up in Miami.
Yeah.
And a lot of artists. You talk about the chance to introduce yourself to new fans. I mean, I looked at the bill for that, and it's like everybody from Public Enemy to Death Cab for Cutie to Pepper. There's all kinds of great bands. Is it cool to play these festivals where just everybody's sort of coming for a different feel for the music that they love?
Yeah, those festivals are the best. We love playing them, you know. You end up going, usually we play on a Sunday or Saturday, so we have to keep, you know, spend Shabbos usually at these festivals. And we put up a big tent and kind of like bring in food and a Torah and friends and just do like a kind of celebration there. And it's really cool because at first I used to kind of go away for like Shabbos and come back for the show. And now we started just actually doing Shabbos there. And it kind of get a sense, you get to kind of like combine those two worlds.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which is nice.
Very cool, because they're both obviously the most important things, you know, really in your life, other than your family, which the religion and the family are sort of one part, and the music part is the other part of the spirituality, I would imagine, for you.
Yeah.
So we have all tons of fans here. Anybody want to ask a question? Anybody, you do? Come on up. We've got the youngest member of the group here, and she wants to ask a question. What's your name?
Alia.
And where are you from?
Lakewood.
She's from Lakewood. So, hit the mic, my dear.
How do you get to meet your band?
How did I meet my band? Well, I met Aaron here in college. he had a band that he played with, and I used to sit in with them and rap and stuff with them. And then basically that's how I pretty much have gotten to meet everyone in the band, with the exception of our drummer. Well, I don't know, I shouldn't say it now. The drummer, Scooter, he's played with some really big people like Cyndi Lauper and the B-52s and Mary J. Blige. She's kind of an older guy, I guess. I wouldn't be so happy that I'm saying that now. But he's an incredible drummer, and so when we were looking for a new drummer, he came in and tried out and kind of knocked us out of our socks. And he's been with me for I guess almost 2 years now. The keyboard player, who's new because I made some changes in my band sort of before the summer, used to play with a group called the Addison Groove Project, and I had gone and seen them and also was blown away by his playing. So he's with us now. He actually lives in the town next to where we are in Red Bank, New Jersey, is where he lives.
Nice.
So, who else? And then the bass player, Jason Fraticelli, who's kind of best friends with Aaron. They grew up in Philly. And I think, did you guys go to high school together?
Bucks County Community College.
Bucks County Community College. PA, baby.
And then they went to music school at the new school, I was at the new school also, and that's how Jason played in the same band as Aaron. So that's our band right now, and that's how we know each other.
Thank you. Did you come with your dad?
Yeah.
Awesome. 2 generations.
Thanks, Dad.
MATISYAHU fans. I also read, I've read a couple quotes from you where you always said, I kind of want my music, I just want my music to have some sort of meaning. Can you explain that just a little bit?
Well,
Different meaning to different people,
I guess, it's kind of hard to separate. Like, music is, I guess for me, music has been always kind of about using music as a tool to sort of open up the consciousness and kind of expand the mind and connect the mind and the heart. And so I guess that's what I strive for with my music, is to try to create like an environment that people can kind of come into the music and be touched by.
Don't you think? And it's like that when you go to a MATISYAHU concert.
I
There's
hope
no
so.
doubt about that. You feel it. You totally feel it.